It's Week 8 of the National Football.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here in Atlanta. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They face 2nd down and 7. Go. Another run here for Robinson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Go. Hawk 70. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll throw it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Ready? 60 Eagle. Check out.
Nix gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. Off he goes. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That is caught back corner of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's Love operating out of the pistol. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. He runs with it, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here now, 3rd and 5. Love. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check out.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Go.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw is Nix. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run over center with Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Come on, set.
To throw is Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So
Ready.
they can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have a Falcons, and he's going to have the Jets.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And the defense quick to surround him there, as he'll manage to get up only to about the 7. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Rocco switch. Go! Ready?
They'll run it here with Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Ready?
Throwing. Nix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broke it up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll throw. It's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Set.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Nix to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Falcons will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. Now Love. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. A 2nd down throw for Love. That's caught left side by Ingram. 3rd and 5. Love to throw. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Love. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 10-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Let's go. Check go.
Nix from the gun on third down. Again, working deep downfield.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On first down, it's Love. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go. And the Falcons will get out in front 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Love to throw it on first down. Pass, right side, taken by Baker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Love. He'll try to run for it. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down. On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt, and this is blocked. So, we're at half, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's got a touchdown on the... And now the decision has...
Previous play is under review.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And that ball incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Falcons, and he's going to have the Jets. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
2nd down, Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He's to midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Here we go,
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now, up past the 40 with that one. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. He'll get this to Baker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll get that complete to Harrison. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Denver 1st down. Back to throw is Love. That'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Marshall is on the move. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Go.
Throwing is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing, Nix. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Love. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw is Love. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw for Love. And And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Love. That's caught right side. It's London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Love. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Love. He's got his big tight end. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Love. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Set, go.
Now Robinson. Now flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Still first down.
Let's go. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Broncos have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Denver. So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On first down, it's Robinson. Inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Here we go, set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check out.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. And with that last run, that moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
Set.
On the give, this is Algier. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf.
Play action now. It's Nix. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Open man downfield. That's London. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
On the set.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must.
Let's go.
It's 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's complete to Baker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far. And a 1st down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go. Check go.
They'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point is good. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Third and long.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They'll go for it. Love. Whoa.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's second and 9.
Come on. Set.
Another run here for Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Back to throw is Nix. And on third down, that ball incomplete. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Love to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw is Love. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Set.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will